Today we're talking Star Wars Rebels. That's right, we have the 1/7 scale bust of Sabine Wren as she appeared with her helmet and without her helmet on Star Wars Rebels. Now, what we can also see is we have two different things. We have her with her paint gun, we have her with her blaster. So this is going to be interesting when we pull it out. Now, this currently retails for $150 on Gentle Giant, and it's a little bit different than some of the other animated busts we've done because we're going to get two different versions. We really haven't had too many changes. We did recently do a bust of Hunter from the Bad Batch that had two different helmets and such. So we haven't had too many from the Rebels or Clone Wars era, not the Bad Batch era, but prior to that. Really haven't had too many that had too many changes. You put the lightsabers on, you have the blasters, whatever. This is a little bit different. So I'm very fascinated by this one. We're going to turn around here. Kind of shows you, oh, it's all kind of hidden. So we've got her mask on, if you can see it. I'll try to tilt it up. And we've got her with her like paint gun in her hand. So we're going to open her up, see what she looks like. Is it worth the $150? Let's find out. All right, now before we get too far, we've got her out of the box. We have the letter of authenticity, which comes with Sabine without her helmet on. We just have the hair. We have 338 of 3,000. And as you can see, we've got no wires on this one. They've kind of gotten rid of the wire process. I wonder why that is. Is it just more cost effective to make it form-fitting, the plastic that it fits? But here we have, and this we have seen a couple times where they have hidden the head here in the back and the blaster. But it's not all that often, which is nice. But if you're going to keep her like this forever, you're never going to see this face or be able to put that gun on her. So that's an interesting thing that they've done. I think you should open these up and let them breathe. Let's open her up a little bit further. All right, so here we have all of our parts. One thing that was very odd, and this is just funny how it was packaged. This was squeezed on here. The plastic was here on the arm, which made this a little wobbly to pull out, so I was a little afraid. The other thing that's very, very different is the helmet head was lightly just placed here on the top, almost like it was a balancing act inside the box. Very strange. It was very form-fitting, but it kind of made me thought I was going to break it pulling off. So we do have to pull this little bit of foam out, sort of. So hopefully, maybe might have to get a tweezers or something. Okay, so this did come out. So that was in there, which was I did not expect and have yet to encounter that. So let's do Sabine Wren with her hair. Now there is a magnet in there. It does pull it in very well, and then we just do this, which also has a magnet. We'll pull these back. So there we get a better sense of Sabine, and we'll hold her up here. Love, I mean, all the colors here. We've got her paint. We've got all of her artistry, you know, moving in here. Just really, really great details. Really just captures the character as we saw her on the show. We've got a little bit of paint here that just kind of like, you know, shot out. It's nice details there. Great colors. You know, I was not a fan of the actress who played her on Ahsoka. I don't think she connected. I just didn't quite. I wasn't connecting with her in her performance. So I was a big fan of the original series, and I love how Sabine on the cartoon really progressed and came into her own. And I think it's no small feat when you step into a Mandalorian role or part. You have a lot to live up to for the characters, for the actors, the voiceover performers. And I love that we have the little creature right here on her shoulder pad. So let's switch it up, give you more Sabine in battle mode. And like I said, there is a magnet in there that's going to pull the head. And there we go. So what I like about this is so often she didn't have her helmet on the show. So you really do get a great sense of the character this way. And her eyes are great. We have the eyebrows, the hair. Let me go back to this. The hair is actually not resting right there on her head. It's actually, you can see underneath it, which is such a nice detail. Here when we do the Mandalorian, obviously our danger point is going to be this. We want to be very careful of the scope. That fits right in there. And as I said, it's just great because I honestly could go either way on how you would display her. This to me is more the character. I wish that you could put this like over here on her arm or down here. Just like attach it. but it doesn't work that way. But this is great. You know, you have a great look. Really, really nice. Really works well with the Ahsoka one that came out not too long ago. But that, again, that was for the Clone Wars. This is Bob from Total Store Recon. Ahsoka retails, again, for $150. It's because I think you get all these extra parts and extra pieces. So let's put her up here with some Mandalorians, so to speak. We have the Mandalorian, Din Djarin. And then, of course, I said so to speak, we have Boba Fett Black Series figure. So it gives you a sense of how tall she actually is. Vintage Collection, Archive, Black Series, and then we will do tape measure. She's just about 5.5 inches tall. So, again, I like her. This is the way I would prefer her to be, and I know that Gentle Giant has released, or has in the pipeline, some Ahsoka Sabine Wrens coming. So, it's up to you. This is the one that I recommend. Bob from Total Store Recon. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel. Follow me, like, link, all of it. Thank you. Have a good night.